swing and a high fly ball to left. Half. And that ends the inning. On to the third inning, and the batter now, Michael Young. Nunez back to work. Swing and a miss at a slider.
It's 0-1.
And a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning. Ian Happ up to hit. The Happ Daddy. And a foul ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning. First and second, no outs. Josh Gibson stepping in now. And there's a foul ball. No outs, runners at first and second. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next one misses. 1-2 to count. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. In there safely.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
McCarthy settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. Max Muncy digs in now. Fly to center his first time. And that misses. And that's ball one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
1-1.
Fastball is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that'll load the bases.
Runner, take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So bases all loaded up. Here's Juan Soto. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. Grounded out his first time up. That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Muncy headed home. He's safe. And they clear the bases.
No, he
is safe.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And no one can get there. In comes the run from third. And the lead is up to 5.
Wastes no time there. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside. Get that barrel there to meet.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Say goodbye to that one. And they boost their lead. It's 8-0. Now at the plate, Michael Young. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, one of the biggest ways. Clayton Beeter comes on now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy,
No balls,
you
two
maybe
strikes.
get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Kelly now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
Swings
Yeah.
through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Struck him out swinging. Now only 1 out remaining. And first offering is fouled off. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And what a play. Ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did.
Que reflejan tu mirada, la noche tú y yo.
I got this fire burning in me from within. Predator, I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me. Feeling in pain, suffering in the pros of concept. Isolation, I was 4 years old. I've been battling my cynical about the judgment day. I did pass like a person last year and it on this earth for 100 plus. Body after body, lesson after lesson. In 1940. I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence. Only love when that was on. Gifted as a musician. The most talented. And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Be looking at you from the face down. One even boom with the bass down. Skimming, and let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. We're pretty Benjamin is the highlight. I tell my mama I love her, but that's what I like. Lord knows, 20 of them in my Chevy, tell them all of them. Everything I sold, so my karma come in heaven. No preliminary hearings on my record. I'm a silence for the record. Tell the world I know it's too late. Boys and girls, I think
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's New York going up against Los Angeles. At the plate, Josh Gibson. Outside, and we're underway. On its way to the corner, Lee makes his way towards it. Stretches out and hauls it in. Now the number 2 hitter, Carlos Beltran.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
That one lifted to left. Baylor on the move. And it's caught for the out. Now it's the second baseman, Max Muncy. And a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
To second, but way too late. Safe there. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Man on second, 2 down. And now 2-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
3-1.
Soto swinging a drive. Deep right field. Lee going back. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Tying run is in to score from second. Relay throw to third.
Comes through with the RBI. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
Yoan Moncada stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And Doby hauls it in. And that's the 3rd out. Back here with my pal Singy. Getting the nod on the mound, Joe Kelly.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
We go to the bottom of the 1st. Now the 3rd baseman, Junior Caminero. High fly ball out to center field. Muncy sizing this one up, and there's 1 down. Larry Doby digging in now. Line drive. And it's into the gap.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Ian Kinsler, the next to hit, takes outside. That to right. 2 away. Don Baylor, the next to hit. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Fly ball down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Doby, the runner at first with 2 gone. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Kelly, the slender right-hander, and 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Jung-Hoo Lee will hit next. On the ground right side, Muncy. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. And we're back. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 2-0. Buck Leonard now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing
no balls,
there.
1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
A little bit low.
That missed.
2
That's a
and
ball.
1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Young getting ready to hit.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Just
Outside.
missed.
That's the ball.
Runner at second, nobody out. Ground ball up the middle. On to Buck.
He's out.
1 out in the second.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
And he
0-2.
really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fair ball. Runner in from third to extend their lead. Throws to second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really good job keeping that one fair down the line. He let that off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate travel just long enough, stayed short and quick to square it up nicely.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Happ on his way home. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but
now this one's stroked to right center, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. The relay to the plate. He's in there.
He's safe.
that's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing. Second home run of the inning for him. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0. And now it's Juan Soto. Takes it in for the out. And now Yoan Moncada.
nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ball. Diaz measures 6 feet 2 inches, 33 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Into the outfield, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Calls it in, and there's one away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Kyle Higashioka. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Outside with a breaking ball. Foul ball there. Off the plate inside, and that's ball 3. Man at first, one away. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Beltran settles under this one. They got it for out number 2. So a man aboard. Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz. Laser could be trouble. Lead runner around second. And that's a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Doby takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Up the middle, Muncy. They take the force out, and that is that. All set for the start of the inning. And now Giancarlo Stanton. Hammered, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Nice job.
Sun setting in the background. What a way to set the scene. Yeah, we could take another lap round, but it wouldn't change a thing. Oh no, this ain't one of those where I kiss you when you go. Maybe we find each other somewhere down the road. 'Cause I'm over trying and making it right when I'm still getting these concussions. Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, making everything my fault. But you got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tears stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, 'cause you're at the end.
We're live from Shield Woods Park. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Aviators taking on the All-Stars. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready to go? Now the left fielder, Mike Tauchman. And a strike on the outside corner. And this one is off and running. Next offering is in for a strike.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Hat sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. One away. Here's Alex Bregman. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Tap foul at the plate. That one fouled off. Pitch
Outside,
misses,
that's a ball.
and the count is 1-2. On the ground to third, Moncada. And they get Bregman for the out. Mark McGwire digs in now. First
Ball,
pitch
that's off the plate.
misses. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good late
I
sink
got one
on that
ball, one strike.
fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then
Nope, that's
by the
off the
time it
plate.
gets in the hitting
Ball two.
zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
2 down, nobody on. Not
Three
close
balls,
with that
one
one.
strike.
And the count is 3-1. That's a strike.
2. Counts full.
Swing and a miss. Struck him. Here's the catcher, Josh Gibson. Swing and a foul straight back. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Abreu coming on. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And here is Carlos Beltran. This guy's kind of a unicorn in today's game of baseball. It seems like we're seeing fewer and fewer switch hitters, and he is elite regardless of the side of the plate he's hitting from. First pitch is in the dirt.
Well, in this day of analytics, you have to be really good, and you've got to be consistent as well. Otherwise, you're going to be out of the lineup because of the matchup. But, yeah, it's amazing what he can do from both sides of the plate.
Stott over to first in time. 2 down. Max Muncy, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. On a line, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
In the dirt. Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 2-1. Muncy leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one missing inside. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Here comes Yoan Moncada. This one in the dirt. No movement on the base. It's ball 1. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. On the ground, right side. It's in and out of his glove. No throw, safe at first. And we'll see if it's an error. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Base hit, 1 run is in. And it gets by him. Now the second run is in. Coming home. He's in there. 3-run score.
Wow, what a clutch moment in this ball game. One swing and he unloads the bases. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Buck Leonard now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss. And a count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line. Oh, and a great catch with a somersault finish, and he sticks the landing.
Yeah, I do. I do it all. If we ain't talking money, we ain't talking.
And we're back. Top of the second. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other.
New pitcher now, Hunter Gaddis. And the 1-0. And a foul ball. And that one clips the corner.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Beltran makes the grab, 1 down. Buck Leonard digging in now. Gaddis, a 6'6" righty, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2019. Fought off foul. Gaddis, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Whips it to first. And they get Leonard for the out. And it's fouled away.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Outside, as a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk,
1 ball,
something
2
bad
strikes.
happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Michael Young. That one the other way. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
That's a strike. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops into the glove, and there's one away. Back to the top of the lineup. Josh Gibson stepping in now. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. To McGuire in time. That's an inning-ending double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Gaddis back to work. Just
that's
missed.
out.
Alek Manoah gets the call from the pen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can.
strike.
So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Soto gets under it, hauls it in for the out. So up next, Bobby Abreu. And that's in for a strike. And it's strike 2. 1 out, bases
0-2 is
empty.
the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. Check swing, called strike. Hit to right, and that should do it. And this one looks like trouble. Around second now, going for 3. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Really nice job to take that inside pitch and pull it into the gap. He could have easily spun off of it or just been tied up. He stayed short to the baseball, and he was thinking triple right out of the box. Really important at bat coming up now.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one ripped. That's back. Out of here. He sends one out the opposite way, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. Around second is Bregman. Passes third. He wants it all. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. McGuire in
outside.
now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he's out.
Got him, that's an out.
Cut down, and that ends. Set for the bottom of the third. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Carlos Beltran. And the first pitch
Outside.
misses for ball one. Late swing fouled off. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Still able to get it there in time. And even with his speed, they get the out. So digging in, Max Muncy. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Now he steps off. Fastball is outside. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. And a count 1-2. One down, base is empty.
Ball 2.
Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first.
Got him.
And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Juan Soto now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first.
He's out.
That's the third out. And we're back. That one outside.
That's just out.
1-0. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Throw quickly into third. They're at the corners now to start the inning. Buck Leonard now at the plate. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. The relay to the plate, not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead. This is Bryson Stott.
Oh, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
The throw to third, not in time. He's safe.
Waste no time there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
Langoliers, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Soto makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. The relay, not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score. Bobby Abreu, the next to hit. And that's outside.
That ball went out.
Ball 1.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 1-2. Hit hard, base hit. And now 2 aboard. Relay throw to second. There's the tag. Can't get him. Bottom 4, here is Yoan Moncada. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's outside.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Cut off. Throw to third. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Doubled in his first. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Rafael Palmeiro. Big spot for him here. First pitch misses. Just missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Tauchman going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here comes the runner from third. Runner from third in to score. It's 5-3. So it's their last chance in this one. Now, Buck Leonard. That one drilled left field. Fair ball. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Young swings through it for strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball. In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1.
I gave you your flavor. Oh, hear me, your haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers can around and catch the vapors. While my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrants show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And they call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I pressure on you when you stoop. With body shots, take your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably think it we talk about, we should've called the truce. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the All-Stars taking on the Butchers. Ready to go now? And now the catcher comes up to him, Josh Gibson. And that is out of play. Now the 0-1.
Ball.
Alvarez in position. And out number 1 on the grab.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And Dixon makes the play. So 2 down now, and here is Max Muncy.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at some.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Edwin Uceta. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Bottom of the 1st, and now it's going to be Colson Montgomery. And that's way high. And that is ball 1. Uceta measures 6 feet even, 27 years old. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Long gone. He sends it out of here. It's 1-0. And now here is Bobby Grich. In the air, foul off first. And Leonard hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 away. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. First
Ball, that's
offering,
off the
and it
plate.
just misses. In the air, out towards right center. Beltran under this one. And makes the grab. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Manny Machado. On the ground to third. Moncada tossed to first. Machado out of the play. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. Blackburn back to work. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. To the right side, Grich. In plenty of time to first. They get the out on Soto. Here is Moncada. And he hits a ground ball right side, Grich. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Here's Stanton now. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
The pitch. Check swing, and he went. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Cameron makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back. Bottom of this. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
0-1.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And the batter now, Mike Cameron. On the ground, and he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it. Now it's going to be Buck Leonard. Just missed.
That's just out.
That's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that
1
time.
ball, 2 strikes.
That's a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Rap Dixon digging in now. Swing and a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Play. Now here is Pudge Rodriguez. Golden opportunity right here. Liner, and this could be trouble. 1 run across. Another comes in to score. The run scores all the way from first, and it's 4-0.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure,
that's out.
home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Fouled off left side. There's a strike. Gloves it on the dive from his knees. The throw on the money. Nice play. Now here is Bobby Grich. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. It's such an easy pitch to pull off.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do. Top half of the third inning, and here's the first baseman, Buck Leonard. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Next offering is down low.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they walk you.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Dixon hustling after it. Makes the catch for the out. Michael Young will hit next. On the ground to the left, Montgomery. Now only one out remaining. Ian Happ up to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh.
What do you got?
Checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the ball game. 5-0. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the All-Stars taking on the Legends. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. That's hard hit on the line. And that's a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Corey Seager in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Ball two.
Just missed. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Hits the fence. Here comes Tatis around third. He will score and they take the lead.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Marcell Ozuna stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Martinez.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. Anthony Santander at the plate. And there's the strike.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Santander tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back. Next offering is fouled back. Seager leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Good job to fight that one off. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Anthony Santander knocks one out, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. Buck Leonard stands in now and watches strike one. Ripped on a line. Reaching down and makes the grab. 2 down, base is empty. Stepping in, Brooks Lee. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped on a line to center. Base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Willie Mays digging in now. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
A couple of singles back to back. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Hank Thompson now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Out towards right center field. Mitchell really on his horse for it. And that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Brian Abreu. How about a scouting report on him?
Ball 1.
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider,
Counts
and
1-0.
it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking 2 planes, horizontal and vertical.
And there's a strike. 1 out, base is empty. And there's a ball. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He recognized the rotation of the baseball out of the hand, stayed tall on the backside, and crushed that pitch the other way.
Next offering away off the plate.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That catches the zone for a strike, and now 3-1. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. First and second. 2 outs. Buck Leonard digs in now. And
Ball,
misses
that's it.
inside. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it, and that's the inning. Back at Truist Park, second inning set to go. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Ball 1.
That one missed.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
1-1.
Way
3 balls,
outside,
1 strike.
and that's ball 2. And that's
Ball,
outside.
that's out.
That one misses. So a
Take the
leadoff
base.
walk. So the batting order turns over. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And that's a fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So now it's Corey Seager. And that one wrapped foul. And it's through for a hit. O'Hoppe around third. In there
He beat it.
safely.
Safe.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit. But he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Ball 1, no
Ozuna
strike.
at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Pitch
Ball
misses
inside.
inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Swings through that one for strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off down the right side. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a pitch. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone
3
for a
balls,
long
2
time.
strikes.
Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And they're all
That's
loaded
ball
up.
4.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Bases loaded. Nobody out. Santander getting ready to hit.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter,
1-1.
can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Bases juiced. No outs. Inside
off the plate. Ball
just
2.
missed.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate.
that's
Got to
what's
find a
there.
way to breathe and slow everything down.
Base hit. 1 run in already. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The run comes in to score from second. And it's a 2-run single. And it's now a 6-run lead. Buck Leonard digging in now. Ground ball to the right side. Boots it. Still fires to first. The throw comes in too late, and everyone's safe. The bases are loaded. So they're all loaded up. Lee, the next to hit. Late swing, foul to the left. Ozuna at third. Santander over at second. Leonard
Ball,
on
that's
at first
inside.
with nobody out. Check
Ball,
swing,
in.
and he held up. That clips the corner.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
We got a full count.
Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And all 3 runners on the move here. Line drive, base hit. Throw comes into third, and he's in there as a run scores.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And Gibson makes the play. Runner tags from third. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play. The tag. Got him. Triple play. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, we've been and a superb diving catch. Lau at the plate. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A gigantic blast. And they've got their first run. It's 8-1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Tatis going back, and that one is off the wall. Cut off, throw to second. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. One down. Garrett Mitchell now at the plate. In the dirt, blocked. Runner at second here, one gone. That pitch clips the outside corner, and the count even at 1. Man at second. Out towards left center. Santander under it. Makes the grab. That's out number 2. So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Samuel Vassallo. Towards first. Leonard handles this one. Takes it himself. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Hank Thompson digging in now. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They're getting hits when it matters most and converting base runners into runs. They've got 5 hits with runners in scoring position.
Cole Hoffman in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
One of the most frustrating things for an offense is leaving runners on base. So the big hits they've gotten in this one have made a very happy group of hitters down there.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Cut on and lifted in the air. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Seager stands in now. So 2 on with 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Trout. He makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now batting, Mike Trout. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
Ball that's outside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Bounce to third. Thompson. Zips it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now, Bobby Witt Jr. High fly ball, right field. Tatis has a beat on it. Nabs it. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Gibson. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Forget it. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 8-2. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that is the ball game. 8-2.
On the way home from the studio, I walked in to a down for a drink or two. Didn't get there After a while, I started feeling kind of strange, a trembling in my arms, feeling woozy in my brain. She said right there next to me.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Stone Crabs taking on the All-Stars. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to get underway. And now the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He'll do it himself.
Got him.
And a quick out, number one. Now the number 2 hitter, Ted Simmons. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a
Yep, that
perfect
ball went
example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take...
Oh, that got him on the mound. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
And it's 1-1. Simmons stands at second with 2 gone.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And it remains 2-2. And that one hit to first, and it's just foul. That was close. Man on second, 2 down.
The count is
Just
full.
misses there.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Ground ball up the middle. Lee tosses to first, and they get the out on Alvarez. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. To the left side, but it is well foul.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying. And he plays the game his own way. It's a big reason why he's considered such a fan favorite.
And
One
that
ball,
skips in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Out to short, De La Cruz. Sends it across the first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here comes Corey Seager.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Seager, in his 10th season, batting second in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2012. One out, bases empty. Now this is in the air down the line. Dixon is there. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground, right side. Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And that one fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. And now the first baseman, Buck Leonard. Ground ball right side. Leonard. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Gavin Lux. Weaver back to work. And he grounds one to the right side. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. So up next, Buck Leonard. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Rap Dixon digging in now. Just missed. 2 out, space is empty. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. There's the strike. Line drive. Reaching down, makes the catch. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. Hard hit, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
He was all over that one. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Willie Mays in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Here's Thompson to hit now. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. Runner around third. Relay throw. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Big RBI. For him right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Logan O'Hoppe stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
That's
and
ball
now
2.
2-0. This one in the air. Lux pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Back to the top of the lineup, Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And a foul ball. Runner at third, 2 away. Now 1-1. That's down and in.
Aye.
That's to third. Lewis. Swings to first, inning over. New inning getting started. Digging in, Mike Trout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And it's through for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Oh, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Elly De La Cruz. Looking to get the tying run on base. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.
What they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A bird was in the face. New rats, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. While classy taking my coat from me. I blast the dope is she on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more than poppy seeds. The mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seeds.
We're live from Shield Woods Park. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Honolulu taking on New York.
Let me shine on top it. You know me never stop it. When me roll up with me crew, the girls them bring the topic up. Enough yelling on me section, ready for party. Tonight is action.
Now it's the shortstop, Jackie Robinson. Fastball for a strike. And we are underway. Hit softly on the ground to third. Tosses to first. And the first out of the game is an easy one. And now the center fielder, Jim Edmonds. That one's in there. Strike one. Blackburn in his 6th season. He throws a cutter, a 4-seamer, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Leonard over to first, and a couple of quick outs. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Into center and a base hit. Now a chance for Jason Kipnis. And foul ball. Raleigh off of first with 2 away. Up the middle, Lee. They get the force. Out. And that is. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Swinging a foul out of play.
Boog, Tatis is so athletic, he probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
That's outside. And a count 1-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And that one pulled foul. 1 out, base is empty. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Marcell Ozuna will hit next. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Edmonds settles under it. Corrals it. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that. All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Foul ball there. And the 0-1. High fly ball out towards left field. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Eloy Jimenez. Blackburn back to work. Fought off foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Hit weakly on the ground. Foul. Down the line, and it's foul. Got him. And one gone. Buck Leonard digging in now. That's to third. Fires across the diamond. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Little chopper rolls foul. Here comes a pitch. On the ground to third. Fair ball.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Line to left, and it goes just foul.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that.
Well, he settles under it in left, and that will end the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Leading off, Brooks Lee. That one found hard the other way. Base hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Willie Mays digging in now. Inside. Ball 1.
You can talk metrics and all that stuff, but no matter what, I think Willie Mays is the greatest defensive center fielder the game's ever seen. And just to touch on Mays' defensive ability, there isn't a ball he couldn't get to or a throw he couldn't make. He was an artist out there in the outfield.
And Singy, if you factor in Mays' 660 career homers and the .301 batting average on top of his defense, we might just be looking at the greatest all-around player in Major League history. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. And there's one down. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a ground ball. They put the tag on him. And now, Logan O'Hoppe. Raleigh makes his way towards it. And that is that. On to the third inning. Now it's the DH, Gil Hodges. That's in there. Strike one. And the pitch is outside. Ball one. Just missed. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside.
Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw. He beats the throw. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. New arm out of the bullpen, Ryan Hudson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close.
0-1's the count.
There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
No balls, 2 strikes.
So the tying run at second. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
A little roller up along first. Over to Seager. On to first, double play.
Well, the reliever comes in, takes care of that inherited runner, gets that ground ball double play, and now he can work on one more guy to get back in the dugout.
Raleigh in the box now, takes strike one. The tying run is 90 feet away. Throw over to first.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch
up the middle. They take the force out. That ends the frame. As we go to the last of the third. And now Fernando Tatis Jr. on its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. On the move, heading back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And here's Corey Seager to hit. He's already homered here in this one. There's your strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
This guy's got good power with one swing. He can win it for him. That one misses. 3 balls and a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And now the winning run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
On the ground to third. Sneaks through, base hit. Ball back in a hurry, and the winning run now at second with only 1 away. Here comes Anthony Santander in a big spot. And fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And now the count is even. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. The tag gets him, and it's a double play. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Man at second. That's
ball
inside. The left-hander on now, Aroldis Chapman. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That's out to center field. Mays has it sized up. And there's one down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the first baseman, Buck Leonard. That's off the inside corner, and it's one. On to no. Ground ball left side. Slings to first in time. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Guerrero swings through it for strike one. With the go-ahead run at third, you're in extra innings. Swings through that one for strike two.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do
right side. Tatis drops into the glove, and that's and welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Buck. Leonard. So now a pinch hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Bringing in some thunder in a big spot, and they're hoping he can get a hold of one for sure.
And another ball. Just missed. So definitely a little wild, right? Base open at first now. And here's the intentional walk. They might be trying to set up the double play with nobody out. Ripped, but it curls foul. Misses off the plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Heading for the plate. Here comes the throw. Save! Ball game. They walk it off.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby. Pretty soon I'll be talking my image, so I can keep running in my mind.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the All-Stars taking on the Zephyrs. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Now it's Corey Seager. That's back there. Gone. Corey Seager leaves the yard. And they add a pair. It's 2-0. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Now a fly ball to right center. Carroll moving under it. One away. Anthony Santander at the plate. On the ground, right side. On to Buck.
That's it out.
And there's 2 away. So digging in, Buck Leonard. First pitch misses. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that is that. Bottom of the first. And the batter now, Jimmy Rollins. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time. So they get the first out of the inning. Next is the designated hitter, Jackie Robinson. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty.
You know, you hear about a lot of guys who are 2 or 3 sports stars in college. Jackie Robinson, a 4 sports star. He was a Division I standout in baseball, basketball, football, and track.
On to first, and a couple of quick outs. Now it's the second baseman, Max Muncy.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that keeps the inning alive.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
That one fouled off. That one just misses. Going to count 1 and 2. Muncy off of first with 2 away. Hit in the air, left field. Lays out and makes the play. And we're back. Top of the second. And now Brooks Lee. And first offering is fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one.
Gets dirty. Throws from his knees. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. And now the center fielder, Willie Mays. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Headed towards the corner. Diving. It gets down. Could be extra bases. Lee around third. 1 run is in. Runner at third. Nobody out. Hank Thompson steps into the box. That one the other way. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Now a relay to the plate. He's in there. And now the catcher comes up to him. Logan O'Hoppe. Foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. That one pushed foul. Started to swing, held up. Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next pitch is outside. Struck him out looking. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. On to Buck.
Got him.
And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Now, Bryce Elder taking over on the mound.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Seager handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Jumps, but it's off his glove. And he'll be safe at first.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way.
Ball.
Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Squirts away a little bit.
That's a ball.
That's in there. And now 3 balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Count is full.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third. 2. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Aroldis Chapman.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Chapman, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. New inning getting started. Here's Siegs to the plate now. And here it comes. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And there's one away.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Ozuna batting with one down. Takes a strike. Check swing went around. That is strike 2.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
One out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Lee snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. On the ground at first. And he's out on the tag. And the inning is set for the bottom of the third. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. And first offering is fouled off. Chapman, a 6'4" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasional. This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. And they're on the board. It's 4-1. Next to hit, Jackie Robinson. Hit on the ground to short. Seager whips it across. One gone, bottom of the third inning. So up next, Max Muncy. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away. Hank Thompson digging in now. In the dirt. To second for one, and it's over his head. Center field. Mays sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So they're down to their final out. Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Tatis really on his horse for it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Strike 2. This could end it. Good eye on that spot.
That's a ball.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he
up the middle, and it gets by him.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. A 3-run dinger. It's their second home run of the inning, and we're starting over. It's 4-4. Now batting Jarren Duran. And that's
inside,
off
ball.
The inside edge. Ball 1. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. So digging in, Buck Leonard. Struck out swinging his first time. Late with the swing there.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And it's even up.
Both plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
1 ball, 1 strike.
High fly ball down the left field line. Squeezes it, and that is the inning. And we're back. And here is Buck Leonard. Ashcraft back to work. And that is out of play. Inside, just missed.
1-1.
Outside low. And the count 2-1.
2-1.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Carrying well. That's long gone. A laser to left. It's 6-4 at the plate. Brooks Lee. Right side. On to Buck. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. So up next, Willie Mays. Base knock center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And that misses. And 1-1. And that's down and away.
2-1.
Mays leads off first with 1 away. Two away now. And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. His first at bat was a strikeout. Hit in the air, right field. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. And the batter now, Corbin Carroll. That's ripped into the outfield. Willie Mays makes the play. Runner tags at second, applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. So it's their last chance in this one. Now here is Jimmy Rollins. On a line out towards center. And that'll do it. And this one. welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's New York taking on Indiana.
I wasn't kicked in with a left brain, let your hips swing get dumb. Looking at the way that you dance, I want to know where you from. Left cheek, right cheek, how you getting them jeans?
All right, ready to go here. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He wastes no time on this one. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Wastes no time there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And a foul ball. Seager at second with nobody out. Next pitch is downstairs. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and he won around. Rule the swing. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Anthony Santander at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
0-2 is the count.
Here's the 0-2. And downstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
And that one handled. The throw to second. Out on the toss to the pitcher. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
3-6-1 double plays can be so tough to turn. You're talking about the ground that the pitcher has to cover to get there. And in this case, you have a left-handed hitter that's out of the box even quicker than a righty. So everything has to be perfect and on time and on the money. Nice job right there.
2 outs with a runner at third. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that's the third out. Bottom of the first, and now the center fielder, Brian Reynolds. And that's in for a strike. Fouled off. He was late. Missed with a changeup. And it's 1-2. Just off the inside edge.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close.
He goes down looking. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Stays alive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. Schwarber out on the play. Buck O'Neil digging in now. This to third. Thompson to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Reynolds makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
And it's fouled away. Adam, a 6'3" righty, 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Wood settles under it and makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Hank Thompson. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. They say you win.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Down the right field line and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes. But found a way. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-1. And that one missing low. Thompson, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
That's a little bit low.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And that's a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. That's to third. Throws across the diamond, and they take care of Tatis. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, James Wood. Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. And it's off the wall. Mays whips it in quickly as the tying run is forced to stop at second. Brian Hudson gets the ball now.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
On to Buck. They get the out on Marte. Now it's Devers at the plate. First offering, and it just misses. And there's the ball.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
And there's the strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And that misses.
3 balls,
3 and 1 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Ethan Salas in the box now. Takes strike 1. Runner on the go. And that one finds its way through. The tying run is in to score from third. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Huge game tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got
on the ground, and it's through for a hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Luke Weaver will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Ryan Reynolds. Caught looking his first time up. Tap foul at the plate. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And Thompson makes the play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. Here's Corey Seager. Looking to get the tying run on base. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. And that is downstairs. And the count 1-2. To the right side, and that's just foul. In the air out to center. He's under it. And there's one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
One out, bases empty. And it's even up to Ozuna. The next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. I got 3 and 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Swing and a foul straight back. Hit to second, and this should do it. Polanco, and that is the ball game. And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show.
I'm allergic to the bad way. I'm allergic to the bad way. I'm allergic to what they wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm just chilling, sipping. Observating, I'm the reference. I'm allergic to them. The liar from a fire. See, I pull up with a man. Protect myself from Wahala. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second. Body they run when I sneeze. Allergy, 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 allergy. Mama business like a melon sugar. I'm so kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Motor City taking on New York. Ready to go? And now here is Bobby Witt Jr. Inside. And we're underway. That one outside. And the count is 2-0. That's down and in.
3.
Fastball for a strike. In the air, center field. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So digging in, Stan Musial. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Jenkins ranging back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Just off the inside edge. 2 outs, base is empty. To the right side, Marte gets it to first, and that is that. Back here with my pal Singy, and pitching in this game, Max Scherzer. How about a report on him, Chris?
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Now it's going to be Elly De La Cruz. Now he steps off to reset. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's Juan Soto. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
To the right side, Marte. The throw to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Jose Ramirez. That smash towards center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Second inning set to go. And now the DH, David Ortiz. Here's a chopper to short. De La Cruz sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Alex Bregman. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Bregman in his 9th season, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's dives and he can't hang on. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. And a ground ball to first. Ortiz takes it to the bag, and it's a 1. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. Max Scherzer goes to work. Nasty pitch right there. That's strike 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Inside,
and that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hit in the air left field. Ramirez on the move towards the line and puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out, number 1. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And a swing and a miss there.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count. I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He's got it. There's 2 away. Manny Ramirez digs in now. Ripped to short, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Jim Edmonds. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And
oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. He'll touch them all. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. And Joe McDonald says he went around. That one's in there. 0-2 now.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're
That's
here
a
in the
ball.
top half of inning number 3.
2-2 the count.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Whit Merrifield, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Count.
Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's 0 for 1. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, and now Walker Jenkins. Max Scherzer back to work. A changeup missing, and that's ball 1. Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. Just missed. Fly ball center field. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 away. Jason Varitek getting ready to hit. And it looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Everything came together for him. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
1 ball,
1
1
out, the
strike.
runner at second here in the last half of the 3rd. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Around 3rd. He scores to tie it up. Not in time. He's safe.
Hey, that's a really big RBI as he snags himself 3 bases in the process. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but
ground ball right side. It squirts through. Runner from 3rd comes across.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Just missed.
Inside.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Witt for 1. What a double play that was. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Stan Musial. King back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Manny Ramirez, the next to hit. Just
that's
missed.
off the plate.
Oh, look at the stop. Off balance speed is 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Next to hit, David Ortiz. Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now it's Alex Bregman. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. 2 outs. And there's a foul ball. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Tag, got him.
On the tag.
What a throw. Bottom of the 4th, and now the first baseman, David Ortiz. And that one fouled off. So here's Scherzer. Swing and a ground ball. A dive. He's got it to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Scherzer ahead 1-2. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at-bat, battling with 2 strikes. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Musial makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Manny Ramirez will hit next. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
One ball.
He got away with 1
strikes.
there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Tatis off of first with 2 away. That one out to right. Musial chases after it. And that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Alex Bregman. That one's in there. 0-1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's the center fielder, Jim Edmonds. Left field, Ramirez on his way over, makes the catch. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Edmonds sprinting after it. And there's 1 down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Varitek at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1's the count.
And the 0-2. And that skips into there.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Makes the grab, 2 down. So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. De La Cruz goes 6 feet 5 inches, 200 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Reaching for it, makes the catch. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him, Jason Varitek. The pitch. And that is out of play.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into.
And that's a fair ball. The relay to second, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted.
Now this one gets through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. The other way. Calls it in. 1 away. Now the number. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Climbs the ladder and makes the catch. So 2 down now, and here is Manny Ramirez.
Ball 1, no strike.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Varitek on third. Merrifield on at first with 2 down. That one kicks away from the catcher. To the plate, and he's out. Bottom of the 6th. Now at the plate, Juan Soto. And that one hammered. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0. Ball 2.
Swung on, belted. That one's back. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The relay to second. He's not going to get him. He's in there.
He was all over that one. That's a tough location with the fastball to handle, but he was all over it. He got that front foot down and showed off some really quick hands to get the barrel to it.
And makes the grab. And that. Top of inning number 7. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that misses. And the count even 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Inside, just missed. In the air, out towards right center. Tatis gets there. He's under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, David Ortiz. 1 for 2. High fly ball down the left field line. Back there. Gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's 2-2. New pitcher on now, Michael Kopech.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Bregman at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Slider got him for strike 3. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Ketel Marte. just missed.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. So up next, Manny Ramirez. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
And a couple of quick outs. Jenkins
That's a ball.
at the plate now. That's ball one. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He circles the bases. It's 3-2. Varitek up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
And that one in the air center field. Edmonds moving under this one. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Jim Edmonds. Kopech back to work. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Registers the punch out and hits 101. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Line drive. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Whit Merrifield up to the plate.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it. Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swings through it. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. A little out front there as he swings through it. Suter, in his 13th season, he features a splitter, a 4-seamer, and he works in a slider.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
On the ground right side. Marte throws to first in time. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And now it's Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Jose Ramirez. And that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Ramirez makes the catch. Out number 2. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. Outside.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Soto off of first with 2 away. Rips one to right. Takes a tumble and he hangs on. We go to the 9th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. Late swing fouled off.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And he grounds one to the right side. And Witt is out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Stan Musial now at the plate. 1 for 3. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Makes the grab for the second out. So they're down to their final out. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2
One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. 3.
So